Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Glitch Super Mario World. So I'm in the back door of Bowser's Castle. Once again I have an orb in my item box, as you might be able to tell. So just like with the front door, you can use the orb in the back door to get an extra exit. And it actually counts as a separate exit from the front door. So I'll go ahead and show you what the orb looks like in this room. You can see it's basically just the disco ball spotlight thingy, except it's all green and sparkly. And it doesn't really look that glitchy in this room. It's just different graphics for different tile sets, I guess. Anyway, I'll save that for later, but I'm going to try to throw this Mecha Koopa up at the ceiling just as it untransforms, or transforms itself back to normal. And you can see it went through the ceiling, so basically, for whatever reason, when you throw a Mecha Koopa up at the ceiling, if it's stunned, it'll just kind of bounce off the ceiling, but if it's not stunned when it comes in contact with the ceiling, it just kind of passes through it. I guess when they're not stunned, they don't have like collision detection with the ceiling or whatever, so he just kind of gets stuck up there, which is kind of silly. You can obviously get him unstuck if you despawn him or whatever, but... Alright, so let's just go to the Bowser fight, because there's some things to do there. I'm not going to beat the game just yet, but... Oh yeah, also my item box looks like it looks like Peach's head, except it's like a peach-colored peach, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, so there's some strategy for the first part of this fight, actually. Let me try to do that if I can. Nope, completely screwed that up. Actually, what's going on with the... Okay, watch carefully, like, when I destroy them, there's like a couple frame, like right there, in the middle of the screen, there's randomly like part of a Mecha Koopa, and then another part down there. Like, what's going on with that? I don't really know, I've never really seen that. Or maybe I have, and I just forgot. I'm not sure if that's normal, maybe. It's just every time you stomp a Mecha Koopa. Maybe it has something to do with the orb being up there, I don't know. Anyway, so you can actually, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Bowser throw an extra Mecha Koopa in this phase, before I finish off the phase. And that lets me start the second phase with an extra Mecha Koopa. The second phase is the longest phase in the fight, because you have to wait for Bowser to throw like 2 of those bowling ball thingies before he throws the Mecha Koopas. And you can skip one of the animations of him throwing the bowling ball if you have a Mecha Koopa, and it actually ends up saving the time, even though you have to wait an extra turn in the first phase. So, actually, well, I probably didn't want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Okay, so it's possible to... If I can set this up... Okay, it's possible to kill the, the bowling ball thingies. They just look kind of glitchy when they're dead. So, yeah, if you slide into it, I guess it turns into like an upside-down peach head, kind of like what's in my item box, except it's all green and like zombified. It looks kind of creepy, actually. And then you can skip the second bowling ball attack if you throw the Mecha Koopa like after he stops, or maybe it's right before he stops. I don't know, I'm not sure, but basically, if you throw it at the right time, then it skips him doing the animation where he like tips over again. So, and now I can start the third phase with an extra Mecha Koopa, which doesn't save much time, but I guess in theory you can skip part of Bowser's like throwing animation. I don't know if it really makes a difference though. Anyway, whatever. I'm just gonna okay, I'll go ahead and hit him once. I'll show you what happens if you collect the orb. Whoa, my god. What happens if you collect the orb in the Bowser fight? Oh yeah, also, I'll go ahead and show you this. If Bowser's Clown Copter hits you from the side, but you don't hit his propeller, you'll notice that Mario sticks out his arms, because rather than just like shifting him forward, it actually like changes his speed when it hits him. Like, a lot of sprites, I think, kind of like push Mario, but in this case it actually like boosts him, I guess, when it hits him. So yeah, it actually does change his speed value, and I think if you try to jump on that frame, you probably can't because of, yeah, see, Okay, I don't know if you saw that. I was trying to jump for a couple frames there and was sticking to the ground because I had such high speed. Same thing with the pipe cannon that I showed before. It gives you such high speed that it glitches out like Mario's jump height. And yeah, I think this is the only other place in the game to get a high enough speed to do that. Just the pipe cannon and Bowser. Because most stuff, like I said, doesn't change your speed value, it just like pushes you. Anyway, if you collect the orb in the Bowser fight, the fight continues, but Mario does his little victory march and he's invincible, of course. There's no score tally, and then the screen turns red and it takes you to the overworld. And so that does count as an exit. But you can also collect the orb after you kill Bowser before Peach appears. You can't collect the orb after Peach appears because you don't interact with it. And also, Peach locks your movement, but if you do that, for whatever reason, as soon as Peach appears, it fades out to the overworld, and it uses the credits fade-out effect instead of the circular fade-out effect, but it still takes you to the overworld, and it still counts as beating the level. With the orb, I mean. So it counts as an exit. Alright, let's go to the Valley of Bowser 3. Alright, so this level, it's mostly like a pure platforming level, I guess. Well, I guess every level is kind of like that. This is a platforming game, after all. But what I mean is there's not really a lot of, like, level-specific glitches here. So, I guess I'll just do some stuff with, like, the double tongue glitch. Again. So, alright, so I want to glitch out the springboard, and, I need the springboard to be in slot 1. And the sprite limit in this level is the same as Yoshi's Island 1, so it's going to be slots 1 to 7. So in other words, I need 6 other sprites on screen when the springboard spawns to force it into slot 1. So, alright. I think I remember some setup for this where oh my god. I'm gonna try to... So there's a shell in Yoshi's mouth, and then there's Yoshi himself. And then if I can do this correctly, I can get, no, I want to hit both of them at about the same time here. Stun both of them. There we go. Did that shell land? Well, I guess I can just hit it again. Alright, so, by doing that... Oh my god. I'm gonna fall off the edge, apparently. And... then, okay, I don't want to get too close to where the springboard would spawn. No, I don't want to hit it either. Please. Okay, this is a problem. I need to just drop it lightly right there. Okay. So there we go. If I did that right, there should have been 6 sprites on screen when the springboard spawned. I guess I can find out if I just do the double tongue glitch real quick. Need a power up here. Oops. Please. Okay. Now... Okay. When I do the double tongue glitch, it should glitch out the springboard when I spit it out. So... yeah, okay, so... whoops. I didn't want to do that. Okay. So I'll just make another save state here, I guess. And, whoops, why am I not holding Y? Okay, pause strats. Alright, so yeah, you can glitch out the springboard. It's really weird when it's glitched. I've shown glitching other sprites before. I don't know if you can hear the motorcycle outside, just ignore that. I don't know if you can, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you can't... I've shown other sprites glitch like this before, except usually they're flammable after you glitch them, but not the springboard, for some reason. I don't think, anyway. Maybe if you hit the thing under... I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, they're kind of weird. You can spin bounce off of them. You can't bounce on them unless you have invincibility frames, I guess. Otherwise, you just go through them. And, what else? If you lick it up and then spit it out, it hurts Yoshi as he's spitting it out, and also it turns invisible. It's still there, though. And also you can see a graphical glitch a couple tiles below it. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think that's actually part of the springboard, like, part of its collision or something. Like, for some reason, the springboard's collision, like, extends below it, I think. I think it's the reason that you can clone springboards and not other sprites, is that the springboard's, like, not its hitbox, I guess, but its hitbox is in the normal spot, but, like, its collision kind of extends downward, and it actually despawns off the bottom of the screen before its hitbox completely disappears when you drop it off the level, which is what lets you clone springboards, I guess, from what I understand. Anyway, it's really strange. I don't quite get it, but anyway, yeah, it's also invisible, like I said, so there is a way to grab it. I forget. Oh, I did it. Okay. Yeah, I don't quite know how grabbing it works, but you can kind of grab it from the side sometimes. Anyway, and then you can kick it, and it just kind of goes flying like a shell. Anyway. Alright, let me go ahead and... Okay, I'm just going to let Yoshi swallow this. I want to do the stun glitch to stun one of the platforms real quick. Actually, I'm going to want a red shell for this, because there's no edges to this platform, so the green Koopa's not going to turn around. Basically, I want this Koopa, just so that I can make sure that the other Koopa... Wait, okay. I'm gonna respawn that platform. Alright, and... Okay, get rid of that shell. Oh no, that didn't work. The Koopa was already spawned by that point. Okay, so... Okay, so I want to spit it out, and then... Hopefully, if I did that right, the red Koopa should be in a good sprite slot for this, so... Oh god. Okay. Then... Okay. Oops, no, don't eat that shell. Okay, now... I probably... this probably isn't the best way to set it up. Oh, wait. Come on. This is annoying. It's a one-frame trick, so... Oh god. There we go. And then... Oops. No, okay, not quite. Almost, but... Okay, latch the shell and then take damage. And then I need to make sure I land on Yoshi before he falls off the level. There we go. Okay, so if I did that right, I should be able to get this platform in my mouth, and I can spit it out. Okay. Can you... What happens if you spit it out while you're on it? Probably nothing special. Yeah, it just kind of teleports. Can't eat it, can't grab it, can't even fireball it or anything. It's interesting that it even interacts with the floor at all. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if it just fell through the floor when I spit it out. I guess it makes sense because even though moving platforms don't interact with most objects, they do interact with lava for some reason, so... Anyway, alright, there's a couple more things I could do. I'm gonna get rid of these, Koopas, actually. Alright, let's... Oh god. Alright, I don't have much time in the level left, but it should be okay. I'm just gonna try clipping through one of these slopes, if I can. It's kind of tricky. So you can clip through slopes if you have, like, enough speed. It's easier if you're flying, but it's not required, I don't think. Shouldn't be. Maybe in this spot it would be, because there's nowhere to, like, get running speed nearby. But, you basically just need, like, a certain angle, and then you just need to hit the slope at a certain position. I'm not sure if this will work from where I am or not, but I feel like it would. Like, the angle feels decent enough, I guess. But you just have to hit the rope, or the slope, whatever, at a certain position. Like every 16 pixels or so. I could be wrong about that. Like, well, okay, I probably still need, I might need to hold A a little, or B a little bit longer. Okay, wait. Maybe not that long. See, I need to be kind of moving upward when I actually... That's interesting. If you hit the slope at kind of the top edge, you bounce up. Like, when you hit the slope. He hits the wall and then he kind of recoils upward like that. That's kind of an interesting physics thing in this game, I guess. Alright, whatever. Let's try to... I really want to just, like... There we go, okay. So yeah, you can clip through the slope with a certain angle at a certain position or something, and kind of get yourself... Well, you're not really stuck, because you can always jump out of this, but... Yeah. Actually, can I stay down here? Whoops, wait. Let me try that again. There should be a way to... If I do a light enough spin jump or something. Maybe if I just do a straight up spin jump. No? Oh god. Maybe I need to be facing the other way? There we go, okay. Yeah. So you can get stuck down here. I'm gonna run out of time though. Yeah. Let's just reload this, I guess. I guess Yoshi's gonna fall through the floor now. Also, you can get to the slopes with just a blue Yoshi and fly under like that. You can even do that without blue Yoshi with just a cape, but it's harder. Well, it's TAS only, basically. Anyway, let's just get to the end of the level here, I guess. Alright, so I think I'm gonna save... Oh god! I forgot there was a couple more platforms. I thought the ending was, like, right over here. There's actually a 1-up around here, I think, if you just ride this platform. Yeah. Ooh, I could double eat the 1-up. Gain back some of the lives that I... Oh my god. Maybe I can't, apparently. There. It's really hard to control with it. Ooh, should I eat the gold tape from this position? Like, is this a good spot to do it? Is the 1-up even in the right slot for that? Oh man, now I want to know. If I, like, do something silly like that, and then wall jump... Oh my god! That was amazing. Okay, I need to make sure not to spawn the gold tape, though. Now I need to keep the 1-up on screen. Oh god, this is kind of tricky, to say the least. Ugh, did that... Okay, I need to scroll... This should work, though. I just wanted to make sure the 1-up was in the right slot. Now, I'm not positive if this is close enough to the gold tape to, like, make this work, but I really want it to. So, let's just stick out his tongue, and then, whoa, stop rewinding, please. Okay, so, right about here I want to start moving. No, okay, so I want to touch the 1-up at the same time Yoshi's tongue touches it. Like that. And then, gold tape, please spawn. No. I guess I'm not close enough to the gold tape. Well, whatever, I got a cool wall jump out of it. Anyway, yeah, if you, Actually, I could have made that work, because I had a cape, and I could have just made the 1-up get closer to the gold tape, but whatever. Yeah, I've shown that glitch before anyway. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here. There's only a couple levels left, but I'm probably going to go back and show some more like loose ends in previous levels and stuff like that before I actually finish the game. So there's probably going to be a couple more videos of that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.